is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
Nope. That is inaccurate. No Jesse Holley today.
Oh, I skipped out on it.
Sold us out today. No Jesse Holley. But, and no Wingstop. That's a damn shame. Because that
was
stuff.
Good. We got in trouble, though, huh?
We did get in trouble. But you know what? I think I might have saved it.
Yeah?
Because Derek said some of y'all have been tweeting at Derek telling us to quit eating on the show because it's gross. So I put out a Twitter poll yesterday and said,
I missed that.
is it nasty that we eat on the show? And most people said, no, it's funny. About 12 to 13% said, no, it is gross. And then about 24% said, what show? So I think we might have saved it. So how you doing, Kurt?
Good. I'm glad it's Friday.
Yeah, It is Friday. Big plans this weekend?
Not really, just the game.
No? What game?
Cowboys.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the LSU Alabama game.
No, I'll probably check it out. But
All right. Nate, Cowboys. You doing good?
Oh, man. You ain't no football fan if you don't watch what happens.
I'm
LSU and
tune in,
Bama, that's what's happening.
You know, I heard Saban wouldn't let them change it to a night game. Somebody told me that.
Oh, smart.
I don't know if there's any truth
smart.
to that.
He don't want to give them
any advantage, right?
Oh, none in their minds.
Mm-hmm.
No mental edge for them. It's enough that they ain't got Tua.
Oh, so he definitely not playing?
Yeah, that's what the word is. But, I'm like this. It's going to be a great game. And like not Barry Church I was talking to, but the other young man that runs the camps.
Danny McCray.
Danny McCray. He's like, who you going with? I said, man, for the first time.
LSU?
I don't know. Bro, I can't remember the last time I didn't go for Bama. So I'm going publicly. I'm sorry, Danny. Forget LSU. I'm sticking with Bama.
Hey, I heard you and Barry killed it on the post-game show. I heard y'all had some great chemistry, man.
Man, we worked that thing, man. I got to make sure Church have his spray because he got the anti-sweat spray that he puts on his head.
On his bald head.
I mean, as skinny as this dude is, as great as shape as this dude is,
sweats?
He was sweating like a fat man going north. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, man. Like a bear was out there
There's
myself.
A spray for that? I didn't realize there was a spray.
Yeah. He said Big Spears told him it was a spray because, Spears get a little foggy around the forehead.
One other while we're talking about. Speaking of big foreheads, look at that.
You had a Game of Thrones moment.
I got a big head. Look at that.
Did you see that guy, that picture you tweeted? He replaced your head with Tyrion's?
No.
Did you see that?
Oh, show us to us, Kurt. Show it to us.
Pull it up. I didn't see it.
Oh, my God. What's the phone number, big dog?
Oh, 888-855-22. That is awesome.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I got to retweet that.
Oh, let me see.
888-855-22.
Oh, that's great.
Who did that? What's that person's name?
That is
wow, that's
just
great.
Charlie.
Charlie.
Wow.
Nice work, Charlie.
Funny, Charlie.
I love you, Charlie. Awesome. I love you.
That is awesome. 888-855-2297. While we are talking about college football, we got some inside info.
What would that be?
You made a phone call about 30 minutes ago at lunch. We were talking about some college football things. Why don't you just go ahead? This is breaking news, by the way, that you can only get right here on Hanging with the Boys.
This morning, I was, I do my Bible study for about an hour, my own little thing. So, and I missed my son's call, my oldest boy, Trey. But as soon as I turned the phone on, bing, 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 like, wow, what done happened? I thought I was at the casino with your mother, man, pulling the slots. And is Dion serious? Is this a joke? And I'm like, what? And so I go in and started reading, and it all came down to F. Then I see this big sign, Deion Sanders, top candidate for the FSU, I'm like, okay. And I'm like, oh, Prime just joking. So I come to the table. And my man, first thing he throws on me, is Deion serious? I'm like, hold on, man. This ain't finna start. I ain't finna be his answering boy all day. Do you need it? Prime, what's up? What's up, Steve? Talk to me. What? What's up? What's up? I said, well, what's up? You wait. You know, you got to crack joke. You wait. I'm like, okay, get your claws out my back. And then I said, Prime, are you just joking, right? Just getting your name out of just, rebranding the brand, right? He said, no. He said, this time it's serious, and they're supposed to meet here sometime soon. He said, I'm dead serious. He said, I thought about it, and I said, Prime, what? I said, Prime, you got a posse here in Texas. You got a posse in Kansas. I mean, in Kent.
That's you're part of.
Yeah, I'm part of this posse. What are we supposed to do
if you leave?
I said, what are we supposed to do if you leave? I just found another watering hole down there in Tallahassee. I said, bro, you got to work. He said, man, and I said, well, can I tell? He said, just tell everybody I am serious. Things are moving in the right direction. And leave it at that.
Man,
wow. That surprises me. I didn't think he'd want to sit through meetings.
He seems like he's got a pretty sweet gig. 3 to 4 days a week, probably on NFL Network.
Right.
Kicking it, fishing in Canton, rest
working
of the time.
Working with his sponsors and stuff like that.
Sponsorship money, and then to go work 80, 90, 100 hours a week,
let me say
year-round, that just...
This dude, and I don't know if he's still working on it, but he was working on with some of the top bass fishermen and top bass shows out there on his big old lake on having a tournament or a tournament, how you pronounce that?
Really?
Tournament. Mm-hmm. Tournament. And I'm like, Prime finna give up a whole lot to go try to change around his alma mater. But, hey, man, like I said, I'm going to go and see him at least twice a year.
Well, I tell you what, the press conferences would be entertaining, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Woo, that'd be worth him getting the job just for that.
Yeah, so
he gets a gig.
I ain't cheering for him.
You gonna go help him out if he
I
gets
ain't
a
cheering
gig?
for him. I just told your agent I need him here in Texas. I'm selfish. But I'm like every summer I'm having fun.
Yeah, a couple road trips over there,
Man, I ain't having no fun. You got to go coach and talk to the kids.
Too.
You know you'd be over there to support your boy, talk to the students. You know you would. No?
Bruh. No.
Really?
Let's hang out. He wanted me to move out there. Just think if I would have just dashed out there and moved out there.
Built you a house.
Built me a house and everything, and all of a sudden.
He's gone?
He's gone. Well, man, my house is going to be there. So
then you stuck out there with your wife.
What if you be successful at FSU?
And he's gone forever.
And I'm like, wow, I just got.
And then it's just you and your wife. And just miserable.
Yeah. I'm like, nobody to talk to and crack jokes with.
All right, let's go. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
I wish the best. Whatever the best is for him, I wish the best for him.
Yeah.
So be interesting to watch that play out. Now, if you get some new updated info on Monday,
I'm going to call him on Monday and see where he at, man.
All right. Cool. All right, let's go. Our first caller, James in New York. What is up?
What is up, boys? You guys got a layup tonight in the NBA, man. Playing my Knicks tonight in Dallas. So, that's an easy win for you guys. Don't even sweat it. You don't even have to watch it.
Nice. Take it.
We stink. Two things on the game real quick. One is, I'm going to be kind of funny. I hate the fact that they're wearing those stupid navy blue jerseys at home. I mean, we got all the unlucky things, man. I don't understand why we still have to do it. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
The Navy
I'm
curse.
a traditional guy. I hate. Yeah, it drives me. I mean, on the road it's fine. At home, I don't know, something about the white jersey. You got to wear the white at home. But in all seriousness, I think. I mean, this game is simple. Thielen is just ruled out. I'm sure you guys saw the update. Whether Amari plays or he doesn't play, his team has to win this game. If it wants to be considered a true NFC contender, there's no way you can lose this game. Because if they drop this game at home, to me, they're just a run-of-the-mill team, and it'll be 29 years without another conference championship game. If they win this game, it puts them in the conversation because this is the first team since probably the Saints and the Packers where they're on even keels with one another. I think Nate hit it on the head earlier in the week. These teams are pretty even. They're very similar. They want to run the ball. They don't want to turn the ball over, and they got two pretty good defenses, and our stats kind of line up right with them. So, in my opinion, it's either win, be a contender, or you lose, or you're going to be, looking towards the draft. That's how I look at this game.
Thanks for the call, James.
That's what Nate was talking about earlier. About this is almost a do or die game.
Yeah, I just believe. Wow, we give so many people life Mm-hmm. We rekindle the Minnesotas, because they kind of, that game stung them last week, with Kansas City. We rekindle them because if we win, if to say we do win, that's who we'll possibly play. Them or either Seattle have to come to us, which are two great teams, I think.
Yeah.
And so you don't want that. You want that advantage, and you don't want to give Philadelphia no reason. Whenever they look up, they want to be looking up. Whenever they look up, they really want to be looking up. And at the Dallas Cowboys, so, man, your caller was right on, man.
Yeah. I think it's one of those games where if you win, okay, pay attention. It's going to get everybody's attention. This is a legit team.
Yes, sir.
If they lose,
yes, sir.
Guess what you are? You're 8-8, fighting with 8-8 again. You're struggling to get to the playoffs. It's a major setback. You're right back with the Eagles. Here you go down the stretch. You don't want that, man.
Hold on,
want that. Go win this game.
Man. Hold on. Where's Jesse at, man? Jesse gone. Okay, can you stop?
Okay, I'll stop.
Okay.
I just want them to win.
Vikings whipped up on the Eagles, so you think that's any kind of a sign or
I mean, I think they're a really good team.
I'm with you, Kurt. I'm looking for anything.
I think they're
any common ground.
I think they are a really good team. And this is going to let you know exactly where they're at.
Okay.
I think.
You got something for us?
Yeah, we're going to take a break because we may have a special caller calling in here in a minute. So let's take a quick break. We'll come back and see if we can get somebody on the line on Hangin' with the Boys.
Right. The Cowboys way, where Thanksgiving means spending the day with 100,000 of your closest family and friends to watch the game live. Where 16 Hall of Famers and 5 championships show us what success looks like. Where we're all defined by one single thing, the star. Where we as fans have the power to keep the tradition going. Bank of America is proud to be the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys and to support the quest of living life the Cowboys way. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America.
Copyright 2019, Bank of America Corporation.
Hey, Cowboys fans, if you're thinking about attending a game this season, visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today. Stay at the team hotel, have dinner with a Cowboys legend, and experience AT&T Stadium's exclusive VIP Owners Club. Also, tour the Star, get autographs from your favorite players, and talk X's and O's with me, Mickey Spagnola. The official travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys will take care of all your travel needs. Visit cowboystravel.com.
Ready? Okay. Give me an S. S. Give me an O. O. Give me an S. S. Give me an O. O. What's that spell?
So.
Are we gonna win?
Not if we play like we cheer.
Just okay is not okay. Whether it's cheerleaders or your wireless network, AT&T is America's best wireless network. Best network based on GWS 1 score, September 2019.
So, you're shopping, and that's when you see it. Aisle 23. Dr. Pepper stacked from top to bottom as far as the eye can see. The phrase too good to be true comes to mind, yet there it is. A rich, delicious Dr. Pepper paradise. Wait, did that can of Dr. Pepper just open itself for you? They all are. As if to say, so nice to treat you. And even though it feels weird to talk to a can, you pick one up and say, it's so nice to be treated. Dr. Pepper, so nice to treat you.
Back to Hangin' with the Boys.
We are back, and we're going to skip all the nonsense and get right to, we have a very special caller. Some of you may know him as Darnell Jefferson. I know him as a huge Cowboys fan.
Yeah, that's how I know him too.
But he goes by the name of Omar Epps. Welcome to the show, Omar. How are you?
What's going on, fella? Who was laughing at the Darnell Jefferson? Who was that?
That's Nate. That's me, man. Cause I remember you in that role, brother.
I'm coming to get you, man.
How you been, man?
I've been good, man. I've been good. How you guys been?
Well, we've been great. We are talking about this Minnesota Vikings game, and I think
Wait. Now, let me cut you off. Let's backtrack. I'm still pissed at this Jets game.
Okay. Wow.
It's underneath my skin. These are the games that we cannot lose.
Right.
We cannot play to the level of our competition, and so I want the fellas to know that even though we just won, I'm still pissed.
Right.
I'm not even worried about the Vikings game. I think that's a great matchup for us. I think, Zeke is getting back into football shape. He's rolling around. We got some injuries. Defense is playing solid. I feel like the synergy is coming together. Just need Dak to be comfortable. Not think too much. Be comfortable. What was great in the last game is he used his feet when he needed to. He wasn't overthinking and holding on to the ball too long. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let me ask you a question. You were upset about the Jets game, but I know you have an ongoing trash talk battle with someone close to you. Would you have rather have lost to the Jets or the Giants?
Oh, wow, that's a hard question. I mean, I'm gonna take, I guess, the Jets because Stephen A. can't claim the Giants. he can't claim the Jets. Rather, I'm sorry. He's a Giants fan. I don't know what. Apparently his favorite team is the Steelers, so we don't know. I think Stephen A. might. I'm not gonna say he's a bandwagon rider, but he's a Giants guy, I guess. But we got them. For 2019, they locked down. We got that in the division. They done. So Danny Nichols can go somewhere else. They're not a problem with it.
Omar, before we get too far, man, what are you into? What's some of your what you would say? Because I don't like to say you working, but what are you doing right now?
Oh man, right now I'm filming a Netflix movie with my good friend Nia Long. It's called Fatal Affair, so we're in the middle of that production right now, and I got another movie coming out in a couple of weeks actually called 3022. That's a sci-fi joint with myself and Kate Walsh, and it's a great cast and great film, great project. Yeah, so we're chugging along, man. We're pushing.
Did you say you're doing a film with your girlfriend called Fatal Affair?
No, I said my good friend.
Oh, good friend.
Kurt, stop trying to start on his show.
No. I just, I'm not sure I'd want to do a movie with my girlfriend called Fatal Affair. Yeah. That's,
That's real life.
I don't think my wife would approve of me with my girlfriend.
What's the coolest place you've ever shot on location?
Wow, that's a good question. I guess at this point it would have to be Africa.
Oh.
Yeah, I did a film in Africa called Deadly Voyage some years ago, but that was my first time in Africa. So, in terms of filming, I haven't really been. I've been in the UK and things like that, but I haven't been to Fiji or some really exotic location.
Right.
Just yet.
How did you become a Cowboy fan? Because where are you from originally?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Shout out Brooklyn. What up, BK? When I was a kid, man, my favorite player was Tony Dorsett. It's really simple. That was just, I used to play in Pop Warner football. I played for the Brooklyn Skyhawks, and Tony Dorsett was my guy. That's just my favorite player, and he was a Cowboy, and so then I was a Cowboys fan. And that's just how it just stuck.
Is it cool as an actor to give out your age? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't care. I don't know either or. I'm 46. I'm the good thing or the bad thing. I work with, God gave me my time in, so I work with God. So I'm 46 years old, and I'm proud of that. And, I'm still here. Been banging out since I was 17. That was my first film, was Juice. And, it's all a blessing, man.
Man, we are the same age for another 3 days, and I thought you were so much older than me.
Wow. I don't know how to take that.
I'm kidding. You look really young for 46.
Well, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who was your favorite guy or girl that helped inspire you, or did you have it from the start? Someone that you admired from a distance in your world of movies and productions and plays and stuff?
Well, my hero in this entertainment business was always Sidney Poitier. And just being a young guy coming up, watching his elegance, his grace, his power, and his ability as an artist, as an actor. That was my hero, and I've had the fortune to be able to meet him face to face and tell him that. And even more fortunate was he knew who I was. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a great thing. But, you know, my superhero in life is my mom.
Right, right. You've told us that.
Yeah, that's my superhero, and that's the reason why I'm here and even have my head on straight. So,
hey,
you know, Shannon's superhero is his mom too. Mm-hmm. But they have a different relationship, and I wish you could meet her because they are more brother and sister than mom.
Omar, my mom calls in every Friday, which she'll be calling in later in this show. And she picks football games.
Yes.
And right now, her record is 22-14 on the year against the spread. And
that's not bad.
That's really good. And I don't get it. Like, I don't know if she just watches TV and she regurgitates. She's gonna kill me for saying this because she's listening. Regurgitates what she hears, but she knows football. Like we have conversations, and I'm like, I don't get it. So my mom is a part of the show, just like you are. So
my mom is not a sports, woman.
Right.
But hey, man, listen, you can't be mad at your mom. However she's getting it, it's working.
It is. You're right. You are right. You're right.
Well, I want to get some more your thoughts on the Cowboys. And what do you think about that Michael Bennett deal? You like where the defense is heading now?
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't really skeptical because, Bennett is still, in shape. He's still doing his thing, obviously leaning towards the end of a great career. But I think, in terms of our scheme on defense, he's exactly what the doctor ordered. DeMarcus has been, the last couple of games, I don't know if he was injured. I don't know the inside information, but he seemed like he was a little lethargic the first few games. But he's been coming around, and now, this last 2 games, Bennett is just explosive. Wherever you put him at, he's just wreaking havoc. So I think that's a great thing for us, moving forward. As long as we show up that secondary, I think we'll be good to go. Because we got to, the key to our defense, in my opinion, is we got to have that rush on that front four. We got to have pressure on the quarterback. Because I think our DBs are good in coverage, but if we don't have pressure to put pressure on the receiver to get out of their breaks a little quicker or, things of that nature, it kind of screws us up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. So when do we expect to see you, sir, in the studios?
Oh, I'm coming down. We definitely going to be there for the game on December 15th. I forget who we playing.
Rams
I think it's the Rams. Yeah, we're going to be down there. We might come a little sooner, but hopefully we'll be in the playoffs.
Yes,
and then we'll get to see a lot of each other.
Yes,
we're gonna be on the road, and I'm coming, and who knows? I want us to get to that championship, and then we'll see what happens after that. I think the Saints are formidable. Obviously, Packers are still there. We got to take care of the Vikings. We really got to take care of the Vikings. Like, this is, to me, this is the character game of the season so far.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%.
This is who we are, and this is what it is for this season. And I feel like we need to go in there, punch them in the mouth, punch them in the stomach, and do what we do. And so I think Kellen Moore has done a great job of offensive play calling. But the one thing that I see that is off a little bit is he keeps starting out with passes. Mm-hmm. I think we need to start with the run.
Right.
Run the ball.
Right.
We got the beast right there. Run the ball. Everybody know what we're going to do, and that's the whole thing is you can't stop it. Get the offensive line going in run blocking. Get Zeke going, on first and second. Then you throw, and hopefully we can get down, get a field goal or a score. Then the next possession, now you want to throw it around a little bit. Like, you need to get those big fellas going because the scheme, I think it puts too much pressure on Dak in the beginning of the game that he's thinking too much. The great thing about Dak in his first season was he wasn't thinking. He was just playing by instinct, and you saw he has great instincts. Mm-hmm. And we need to get him back to there where he's not thinking so much, who should I throw it to? Should I, is it RPO? Is it this? Is it – no.
Right.
Get this guy handing the ball off, and we're moving the ball up the field, and then Dak can get to his athleticism and his instincts in the right way.
What is if you're scheduled to shoot on a Sunday – How do you manage to? Do you watch the game after you shoot? Do you just skip that day? What does a Sunday look like if you're on a job?
Well, because it's football, we have to watch it live. We can't tape the games.
Mm-hmm.
So the great thing is technology. We got the Sunday football ticket on DirecTV.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I have a signal where I'm at, and I'll have it on my phone. And watch as I go if I can. But luckily we usually film Monday to Friday, sometimes Saturday, and fortunately for me, usually Sundays are off day.
So you're watching the game.
Oh yeah. I got the game. I got it on the flat screen. I got my iPad up. Sometimes my boys come over, and it's always fun when their team is losing and my team is winning.
Nice.
Wow,
Before we let you go, we're halfway through the season, 5-3.
Yeah.
Where do you think this team ends up, and how far do you think they get?
Well, that's the golden ticket right there. We don't know. I think we definitely should have a lock on our division. So that should get us into the playoffs. I don't think the numbers matter this year so much for us. Other team I forgot to mention was Frisco. Jimmy G is doing this thing out there. They got a formidable defense. That's what I said. We're going to see what it is. For me, we're going to see what it is this Sunday against the Vikings.
Yes, sir. 100% with you on that. I'm riding all the way.
They got a solid defense. The offense is clicking. And I feel like we have way too much talent to not, do something this season. Going to the play, we can beat the Packers. We can beat the Saints. Even with that run that Bridgewater had, defense shut them down. They ain't scored no touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So that's on the offense. And then with the Packers, I think it was play calling, some stuff here. But we can beat all of these guys. I'm not even thinking about the NFC is who's going to beat the Patriots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we get to the dance, who's gonna, can Garrett out-coach Belichick, and can we out-physical the Patriots? That's the big question. So it's not putting the cart before the horse. We got to get there. So I understand that. So my expectations of where we are right now is, we have way too much talent to not deliver this year. I'm not cool with a divisional, championship. We need to get to the conference championship, and we need to punch somebody right in their mouth and do what we do and get to that bowl. And then we can see, because everything is set up, Jerry, Mr. Jones, with all due respect, he's laying out the money. He's putting it out there. He's like, all right, you guys, we long-term. Dak's going to get his contract. Zeke done got his. Everybody else got theirs. We'll get some pieces, as you can see, with a Randall Cobb, great pickup. Michael Bennett, great pickup. He's putting all the pieces in place for us to have not just a Super Bowl, potential team, but for us to have a potential dynasty, a new dynasty. So that's what we're looking for, because that's what we're used to as Cowboys fans. We're not happy with just, we won the Super Bowl. No, we want to take a run. We want to double it up, triple it up, or whatever the case may be. But I feel good. I think that it's a solid locker room. To me, the weakest link on the chain is Jason Garrett. And that's just the reality. I think he's a decent human being, a nice human being, but as you guys know, teams take on the personas of their coaches.
Right.
And he's just so easygoing. So we can't play to the level of our competition where teams that we're supposed to destroy, like the Jets. That's supposed to be, if that was Bill Belichick, it'd have been like a college score, 70 zip. That's what we have to get to.
How to get that dog mentality.
We got to get that dog mentality going there and not getting our own way, And I think that we're kind of right there. We're right there. Like, we're not getting too many penalties. We're not, injuries is the X factor. We all know that, but that's every NFL team. So
Omar.
Yeah. What's up?
Take a deep breath and go back at it. Well, you is rolling. Roll, man. Take a deep breath. We gonna ride as long as you want to ride, dog.
No, but I'm just saying we can't make excuses anymore.
Right,
And you know that our franchise is one of the most storied franchises in all of sports, but especially in football, people hate Cowboys fans, and we love our team. And my thing is, we don't have any more excuses at this point. You know what I mean? And so we got all the pieces there. The guys have a good synergy. It's a good play calling, good scheme. What is it? We got to go in there and make it happen. So as a fellow Cowboy fan, I'm ready to see it all gel and come together. It's our time.
You think they can make it to the NFC Championship game this year with the talent?
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. I would be disappointed if we didn't, because like I was just saying, like injuries, everybody experiences them. So that's the equalizer. It's like, well, that's not a factor because every team is dealing with injuries. So when you go down to NFC, we could be anybody. Mm-hmm. I really feel that. And my thing is, I'm not impressed by us just beating teams. I want to beat teams in a formidable way. I want to, you know what I mean? Like,
brother, really, I'm with you on that.
Put our foot on their neck, and so
thank you.
So when we get to that dance, we're dealing with Belichick and Brady, and that's the dynasty, right?
Yeah,
let's go. If the Giants could do it twice, why can't we? And the Giants what was their record? 9-7.
That's right. They came out of wild.
They won
slot.
6 in a row just to get in, and then one out. Yeah.
So why can't you know what I mean? Why can't we? We 5-3 right now. I feel like we should beat the Vikings. Because, Kirk Cousins, not impressed.
Okay.
All respect due, not impressed. Really good defense. Just, I feel, this is the thing. It's like, this is the thing as a Cowboys fan. Like, we got too much talent for it even to be a game. I like, our first 3 games, I like feeling like that. Like, this team is that, we're us, we go in there and do what we do. It's not I like that. You know what I mean? When we're up against it, I'll take that. When it's like the Saints or the Packers, okay, cool. But this year, there's no reason why we shouldn't go to the NFC Championship and show out.
I'm with you, man. That's the biggest frustration with this team is they wait till their backs are against the wall before they go out and do something big. Like, start this week. Go beat the Vikings.
Omar Epps.
Go beat them.
Omar
exactly.
Epps.
Well, Nate, real quick.
Yes, sir.
All due respect to you, and you come from an era where, you guys were playing for the glory.
Right.
And guys were starting to make some money and this, that, and the other, but that's where I feel like it's just, I have so much respect for you and the guys from your time, because it wasn't these big, contracts or endorsement deals. You were playing to win. And that's what I think these young guys really need to harness. Like, at the end of the day, you're a little boy, you're somewhere in whatever part of the country, your parents put you in Little League football, and the goal is to win. That feeling is irreplaceable. So I think, making millions of dollars and all these things that come along with it, I think it deters some guys from the end result. The end result is like, you want to get up in the rafters, because it's one thing to win a chip. It's another thing to win multiple chips.
Right.
And then it's another thing to get that jacket. And there's another, you know what I mean? Like, so it's getting these guys in that frame of mind where it's just like, man, the money is a result of what you do. You're going to make the money, but can you win? So this is when you got to take your hat off to a Tom Brady, a Bill Belichick, even a Kraft, the owner, where they've done
Omar Epps.
We may not never see again in football.
That's right.
Yep.
We may not ever see this again. Even when you go to basketball, you got to take your hat off to a LeBron James and, things of that nature, even like the Warriors, where it's just like, man, these guys are playing at a whole different level. So I feel that, with Dak, with Zeke, with all these guys, that's why Witten came back. Witten know what's up. Witten know what's up.
I hear you, man.
He took a year off. He said, "Hey, wait a minute. Let me lose a couple pounds, get back into shape, because I think these boys can do it."
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Hell,
he deserved that ring too.
Nate was telling us the other day he's thinking about dropping a few pounds and getting back out there.
Man, I ain't messing with it, man.
But Nate ain't messing with it. Nate ain't messing with it.
Man, but what are you saying is we get a lot of callers, saying the same thing as you're saying. I'm a fan, Shannon a fan, of course Kurt's a fan. We all feeling this, man, and for you to be where you are in the stage in your life, man, where things are pretty successful for you, man, and the passion you still have for this game and what you do as an actor, man, that's outstanding.
Great.
Yep.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. It's just the passion, man. It's the passion, and I love. I'm inspired. When I see guys going out there putting their all out, and it all coming together, and we know, what's weird is like the scary part about life is the unexpected, but at the same time, the most fun part about life is the unexpected. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's all about how do you harness that. Some people call it fear, but how do you convert that into fuel?
Right.
Push you forward, and that's what separates the good from the great, and we all about greatness. So, we don't have any other train of thought but to try to, embrace and harness greatness. So I feel that this unit, this organization, obviously the organization is stellar, bar none. We have a lot of people give Jerry a lot of flack. He deserves another run.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says.
Right.
Because as a human being, the things that he's done behind the scenes that don't get talked about, that don't get splashed in the press, just, even when you're in the building, if anybody listening has the opportunity to come to the stadium and just experience, the building, everybody that's employed, it really does feel like a family, which is amazing because it's hundreds of, possibly thousands of people. It's a huge operation, and that all comes from Jerry, man. Jerry and his family. You gotta tip your hat to them. And I feel like the first run was sort of it came before him in a sense,
right?
Because you got the legend of Landry, right?
Right.
And then he came in and he was a young, maverick and did his thing. And you had the Jimmy Johnson era. Barry Switzer was able to get one by default.
Wow.
No, hey, I'm saying it with all due respect.
I know.
Because the same thing happened with Mike Tomlin. Nobody wants to say that, but he got one. That first one was by default because that was all coward stuff. It was already there, right?
Right, that's right.
But Jerry deserves another, okay, I helped have a hand in this and I helped build this, and I think he deserves that, and I think that, again, I can't say enough. We got too much talent. It's too much talent for us not to be able to go in there and do what we need to do. And, it's just one of those things, man. When you look at Aaron Rodgers, you ain't got to like him, but you got to respect him.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
When you look at Mahomes, or like Shannon Sharp like to say, Mahomie,
yeah.
It's a young phenom, like these talents, and obviously you got Breeze, and, but guess what? We got Dak. And I think that if Dak can really settle in and get comfortable, don't worry about the money, don't worry about impressing. Not that he is. I think he's in his zone.
Right.
But I just need him to take a little step further where it's Dak's team. Zeke is going to be Zeke.
That's right.
But the reality is the life of the modern day NFL running back is way limited. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so Zeke is going to have to finesse his game, I think, to have a longer career, and I think he's incredible. You know what I mean? But,
right.
The body can only take but so much punishment. But you got a guy like Zach. He got an arm. He could drop it in the bucket. He could be accurate. We just need Dak to be that coach on the field and learn from the greats, and we'll see what happens.
Man, I love the passion. I love where you're at. I love where this team's at. This has been great. When's your you got a movie coming out, right? Not just a show?
Yeah. We got a movie, 3022. I think it's coming out in a couple of weeks in November.
Okay.
I don't know the exact date off the top of my head, but it'll be available. It'll be in theaters, and it'll be on like Apple TV, all the digital platforms and stuff like that. And we're filming this Netflix movie. Like I said, it's called Fatal Affair. This will be out next year.
Okay.
It's, me and Nia Long, and pretty cool project.
Tell that young lady I say hello, man. I've always admired her from a distance.
Have you?
Yes, sir. She's a beautiful woman.
From a distance.
Yeah.
Not to give any stalker vibes or anything, but from a distance.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, hopefully you get to come in for the Rams game, and maybe we can get you in studio and do some things around the Star with you.
No doubt.
Yeah.
It'll be good to catch up. And
It's real quick. Do you remember our boss, Derek Eagleton?
Snake,
the guy we was messing with
at training camp that snuck on our show because you were on the show.
Remember, if you do come, it won't be from a distance. He will be stalking you.
He'll be clean. He'll be right in your left hip pocket.
Yeah,
so just know.
I remember him. Let's set up a prank on him then.
Yes, we'll do that.
Okay.
We'll do that. Hey, man, thank you so much for taking the time. This was great, and hopefully we can do some stuff with you around the Rams game. And if not, definitely call you whenever it gets playoff time. You need to be a weekly calling guest once we get to the playoffs.
Yes.
No, yeah, let's make it happen, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Y'all already know it's much love and respect, and it's my pleasure.
All right, my man.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you soon. Appreciate it. Omar Epps, ladies and gentlemen. We will take a quick break, and we will be right back with Mama Gross. Hanging with the boys.
The Cowboys way, where Thanksgiving means spending the day with 100,000 of your closest family and friends to watch the game live. Where 16 Hall of Famers and 5 championships show us what success looks like. Where we're all defined by one single thing, the star. Where we as fans have the power to keep the tradition going. Bank of America is proud to be the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys and to support the quest of living life the Cowboys way. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America.
Copyright 2019, Bank of America Corporation.
Hey, Cowboys fans, if you're thinking about attending a game this season, visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today. Stay at the team hotel, have dinner with a Cowboys legend, and experience AT&T Stadium's exclusive VIP Owners Club. Also, tour the Star, get autographs from your favorite players, and talk X's and O's with me, Mickey Spagnola. The official travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys will take care of all your travel needs. Visit cowboystravel.com.
Ready? Okay. Give me an S. S. Give me an O. O. Give me an S. S. Give me an O. O. What's that spell?
So.
Are we gonna win?
Not if we play like we cheered.
Just okay is not okay. Whether it's cheerleaders or your wireless network, AT&T is America's best wireless network. Best network based on GWS 1 score September 2019.
So, you're shopping, and that's when you see it. Aisle 23. Dr. Pepper stacked from top to bottom as far as the eye can see. The phrase too good to be true comes to mind, yet there it is. A rich, delicious Dr. Pepper paradise. Wait, did that can of Dr. Pepper just open itself for you? They all are. As if to say, so nice to treat you. And even though it feels weird to talk to a can, you pick one up and say, it's so nice to be treated. Dr. Pepper, so nice to treat you.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
We're back. Kurt's going to tell you about some underwear, and then I'm going to tell you about some other stuff.
True cowboy loves his freedom. Tommy John gives you that feeling of freedom where it counts with a contour pouch that nestles you in fabrics you can barely feel. Shop exclusive Cowboys underwear at TommyJohn.com/Cowboys. 20% off your first order, TommyJohn.com/Cowboys.
And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about this thing that's going on tomorrow. If you're in town this weekend for the game, make sure you stop by the Plaza Party, the Madden Championship out at Tostitos Plaza. Starts at 6 p.m. at the Star. Alumni, and they just confirmed that some current players will be out there before they go over to the Omni for their nightly stay before the game. They'll be mixing and mingling in the crowd. If you're not in Dallas, don't worry about it. You can catch all the live streams on DallasCowboys.com, YouTube, and Facebook Live. So check it out. It's going to be cool.
Big tour crowds today. It seemed like some big groups.
They're having some groups. I still need to grab one of those tour guides and find out if you take a tour, what time you would need to schedule it to come by one of the shows on.
Yeah,
I've had a lot of people reach out to me for that. So, by the way, Tommy in Louisiana, Dad, sorry we had to hang up on you, but everyone's got to go when Omar calls.
That's right.
I'm sorry. When Darnell Jefferson wants to call Hanging with the Boys,
clear the lines.
We might have even had to hang up on our next caller if they were on the line.
That ain't happening.
No.
She a part of the show.
We wouldn't hang up on Mama Gross. Welcome to the show.
Had to figure a way to merge her in. Yeah.
Let's go, Nate. I know you have my back.
We might have had to trump you for Darnell Jefferson. I'm sorry. But
nah. I just wait to bitter in. I'll just make you stay late.
Oh, all right. Hey, you had a great week last week.
Yep, 4-1. Again.
4-1. That brings you to 22-14 for the season.
It's pretty good.
I have 25-16. You better go back and re-add.
I missed a week. All right, I'll go back. What are you in a wind tunnel? Where are you at the airport?
Airplane or something?
I'm in the car. I had to take a delivery to Winsboro, Louisiana.
How was Trump's visit?
I don't even want to get from that. That was just it was just crazy.
Probably
crazy.
Good idea. Heard they had the Porta Johns and the crappers were full.
Porta Johns, and they turned the heat on at 6 o'clock, and it was 80 degrees outside, and it was ridiculous.
That's those Democrats that were working at the Civic Center trying to smoke him out of there.
Well, and little bitty podunk town, and we made a great showing, didn't we?
Well, that's why presidents only come once every 40 years, because things like that.
Well, that's why I live in West Monroe and not Monroe. Big difference.
All right, this is for entertainment purposes only. We do not condone gambling on this show. This is for jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
Yes.
Jelly beans.
All right.
I got lots of jelly beans.
There's some
next year I'm gonna do Hershey's Kisses though, because I'm not a big jelly bean fan.
Let's do Twix bars or Snickers because they're sponsors, and the other one you mentioned is not. Let's do them for Wingstop Wings.
Oh, yeah.
Pick the wings.
Ooh, yeah, I can handle that. And Nate, I want to tell you, I'm so glad that I got to watch Michael Bennett. You know, he had to settle down a little bit, but wow. Yes. I just hope he shows up the same way this Sunday night.
I hear you. I'm with you on that, man.
Has Patty learned the acoustic version of Ice Cream Paint Job yet?
She had that down in a day, but she thinks she's going to rap with him.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
She said, "Oh, that's way boring. We need to rap this song."
As a famous 2 or 3 hit wonder once said, "Let's do it." All right, Mom. Some big games this week.
Yeah.
We'll save the last 2 big ones for last. What are your NFL picks this week?
Okay, we got the Falcons and the Saints are giving up 12.5, but they're at home, and I'm going with the Saints.
Homer, Saints minus 12.5. Okay.
Okay, and then we've got the Chiefs and the Titans. And last week I let you intimidate me, and I didn't take the Chiefs, and that's the only game I lost. So I'm going back to the Chiefs. They're giving up 3.5 against the Titans.
Chiefs minus 3.5. Okay.
Going with the, I think I'm going to take the Packers and the Panthers game.
Okay.
The Packers are giving up 5, and I think the Panthers are going to win.
Panthers plus 5.
Right.
And one of the big ones, LSU, Alabama. I can already tell you, you're going LSU. It didn't matter if they were giving up points, getting points.
No way we can let Alabama beat LSU.
What are the points? Who's favored?
Alabama's giving up 6.5.
Ooh, wow!
So LSU plus 6.5.
They're actually favored. So, but of course I'm going LSU. You know that's going to happen.
Yeah. What you think about that, Nate?
You know what? I've never went against Bama, Miss Grove, so they'll be on different sides of the tracks this week.
I would be a traitor if I took Alabama. I may have to move out of the house. We're already a house divided as far as politics is concerned. I just couldn't handle going to Alabama. I'm just like, yay!
So you're saying you didn't go to the Trump rally singing Kumbaya together then, huh?
No. I had to go to my room just to listen to it on TV. It was not good. Not good.
All right. The other big one, Cowboys, Vikings.
Well, the Cowboys are giving up 3, and of course you already know that they're at home.
The Vikings are getting 3 points?
They are.
Wow.
Yeah, so that tells you what everybody thinks the Cowboys need to do, doesn't it?
It's a pick'em game then.
Yeah, it's But I was surprised. I figured they would give the points to the Vikings, but they didn't.
Wait a minute. You just said the Cowboys are giving up 3. They are giving the points to the Vikings.
I'm talking about giving up, that the Vikings would be giving up the points, that they would be favored.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I'm sorry. I must have got tongue twisted, or either you didn't listen, as usual.
Stop. What's your damn pick and get off the air?
I'm going with the Cowboys, and I have to wish you a happy birthday since I can't be with you.
Aww,
but know that I love you and that it's going to be a big day for you because the Vikings are going to lose on your birthday.
Cowboys are going to give me a win on my birthday, huh?
They're going to give you a win on your birthday.
Awesome. All right, so you got the Saints minus 12.5, Chiefs minus 3.5, Panthers plus 5, LSU plus 6.5, and Cowboys minus 3.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind Nate of something. Remember, Nate, about 4 or 5 weeks ago when I said, you said you got to choose whether you're going to be a winner or not? And I said, I'm going to be a winner.
Right.
I've been winning ever since. So we're going to be a winner.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, what's your final score? Cowboys game.
I think it's going to be like 27-17.
27-17 Cowboys. All right, Mom. Yep. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Thanks for your picks.
Thank you, Miss Gross.
You got all the jelly
y'all.
beans.
Y'all have an awesome weekend, and I love you guys.
Too.
And Shannon, have a great birthday.
I will. Thanks, Mom.
Hey, somebody text Jesse, man, and find out what it is. Oh, you got it.
I got it.
You good man. You're a good man.
I got it. All right, Kurt, what you got? What's going to happen this weekend?
Cowboys are going to win it.
Kurt?
I like them at home. If we were in Minnesota, it might be a different story.
Okay.
I picked them at the beginning of the year, and I think I'm still going with them. They got to score 30, though. It's going to be 33-28.
You buying in on the Jesse theory, huh? Got to be 30.
Nate, what you got? Cowboys by 1 million or Cowboys by 1?
Quarter point.
Quarter point.
Cowboys
going
by
big.
Quarter point.
Going big. So Nate by a quarter point. Cowboys plus
we barely squeaked
point.
This out, man. It's going to be a bloodbath.
Kyle, what you got?
I'm going to take the Cowboys by 3, 20-17 in an ugly game.
20-17 Cowboys.
Kyle.
Now, I don't know what to do here, so y'all tell me what to do. I got a text from Jesse. Asked him what his pick was.
Yeah.
He said his head says Vikings 19-13, but his heart says Cowboys 21-13. So which one do we go with?
We go with his head. He been our voice of reason. Yeah.
So Jesse's going 19-13. Vikes.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless we're going to start counting them as two people. The heart and the head.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to go until they prove me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Cowboys.
All right.
If they lose on his birthday, you know he turned it on him, right?
I'm going to go 20.
You know he turned it on him if he loses.
He's calling Mexico.
I'm going to go 27-24 because this should be a pretty defensive game. But like Nate said, I think if Cousins is on, he's on. And I think it might turn into a little bit of a shootout. So I'm going to go Cowboys 27-24.
All right.
Fellas, y'all got anything else to say?
Been fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
We didn't get to talk much today, and Jesse wasn't even here.
I know.
How awesome was that? Man, if he'd have been here, we might have had a 2-hour show with him and Omar. Man, Omar was great, man.
He was.
That's awesome. We need to get him on more often. Kurt?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for being here, man. Have a great weekend. Nate, thanks for bringing it.
Hey,
thank you. Kyle, thanks for keeping us on the air. Caden, stay away. Victory Monday coming up after Sunday Night Football. Cowboys victory. Hanging with the boys.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?